Hello Libras, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. Okay, so it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. Not every read you watch or tune into can resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't worry. Tune in next week or later on in the week for your next sign or any other sign you want to watch. Really, doesn't matter. It might resonate with you. If this one's not, I'm not following any sort of cycle. Okay, we are doing a read on the Justice card, which came out for you in the All Signs overview, connected with more fire signs. You and that Justice card is a much older fire sign. This is a parent-child type age gap, them being the older. Okay, and so the way we would do the energies is just here is going to be the energies around your person. Just here is going to be the energies of what connects you. And just here is going to be what the universe is hoping for an overall outcome. Okay, to go with our Justice, we have a Knight of Swords and an Ace of Cups. So I feel that possibly someone's getting justice in love, and then they're getting it rather rapidly. Okay, that's the three main energies there: Justice, the Cup of Love, and the Knight of Swords. Right. So they're in an energy of the King of Pentacles. They are successful. They are possibly a business owner. They could be your boss. They are proud. They are modest. They don't rub people's nose in it, even though they are successful. They are rich. They like helping people to help themselves. Okay, the connection, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, some sort of windfall jackpot of some description. Perhaps you're receiving a gift for something. There is an element of rebirth in all this. That comes from the rune I pulled from the All Signs overview. It just suddenly popped into my head. So I thought I'd better mention it. Okay. And the Hanged Man there is the energies of what the universe is hoping for an overall outcome. Kind of making someone look at things from a different perspective. The overall energy of this is the King of Wands. That King of Wands could quite easily be this fire sign. It is a fire sign card. I know I say I strip astrology out of the tarots, but at the end of the day, it is a fire sign card. Okay. This is the energy of an entrepreneur. Okay, it is linked with that King of Pentacles. Yes, the King of Wands can quite often be vain, can quite often be chauvinistic, but they do also support creative activities, and they are, if they are business owners of any description, they are entrepreneurs within those businesses. Okay, and so I feel this is all about creativity and entrepreneurship, but there is that Ace of Cups. There is love. So before we go any further with the clarifiers, while I'm still shuffling, let's talk about love for a second. Love comes in many shapes and forms. The Greeks used to have 4 different words for love. The ancient Greeks, that is. Unconditional love, love from a parent to a child, which could be this particular case. Sort of friendship love, and sort of love. Okay, so it could be love, but it might not be the love you're thinking of. Okay, right. Yeah, I felt like we needed the Vikings for this. There's going to be some reason why. So we got the 7 of Swords, we got the Chariot, we have got death, renewal, and rebirth. I said that as linked in here somehow. Oh, and we got a Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the 7 of Swords is generally a card of deception, a card of lying, a card of sneaking around, a card of theft. With the Chariot there, they are successful within that. They boldly move forward within those fields. I'm not saying that they are a thief or they are deceitful or they are lying about anything. It could quite simply be they are a lawyer and they are a defense lawyer. Okay, they defend the criminal and they are successful and boldly moving forward within that field. With the Death card coming out, that was just an example, I'm not saying that is what it is. With the Death card coming out as well, things are changing, okay? It's not what they want anymore. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is the future one sees for themselves, and it's in reverse. They're not seeing that this is not the future they want for themselves. They want something different, okay? Across in it is the Ten of Pentacles. That is what they want. They want a complete life, not just a work life. I suppose the other way you could read this Seven of, all the way through all that talking I was doing, I was just staring at that Seven of Swords. I haven't hit the nail on the head with it yet. The universe it's like the biggest card on the table to me. The other way we can look at that is they are being deceitful, but for good reasons, okay? I know the Seven of Swords is traditionally seen as a really bad card, deceit, lying and all that, but let's just weigh up the picture here. Someone's in an abusive relationship, okay? In comes this King of Pentacles. Money, finance, I will whisk you away from this. One night they come in, dark limo, blacked out windows, pulls up outside the house, ping, message goes off inside the house, get in the car now. So they get in the car, they disappear, abusive person turns up, everyone's gone. Yeah? It can be seen as a good card, depending on the circumstances and the energies around it. The fact that we're coming in with a successful business person and a win against all the odds either side of this, it kind of suggests it is a positive card. But let's get back to the read in general. Yeah, they're wanting the full package. They're wanting a loving partner, a brilliant house, lovely car, or whatever you may see, or whatever you probably know this fire sign. You probably know what their idyllic life would be like, and that's what they want. They want to turn their back on what they've got currently at the moment. And this could be, again, it could be just like sneaking away from their life as it is. And they're going to be successful about doing it, and they're going into something new, this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, coincidentally, brings you into a new energy. Okay, it's not coincidental. There's no coincidence in tarot or any form of divining. Okay, but as I said, it brings you into some sort of new start that tends to indicate the end. Okay, so this is the connection. The connection is some sort of windfall, some sort of freedom. It can be a freedom. It can be seen as a freedom card. Okay, it could be seen as retirement. This older fire sign could be retiring. That's what this could be. I've done my time. I'm sneaking away. I'm going to have my retirement. Okay, which then brings us into the connection. They want their retirement with you. Okay, their soulmate, a soul connection. And it doesn't really matter. Age is just a number at the end of the day. When you fall in love with someone, it doesn't matter how old or, well, it doesn't matter how old or young they are sometimes, but the age shouldn't be a factor. Okay, if you make each other happy, you push each other's buttons in the right way, what is 10, 15, 20 years? The King of Pentacles, again, coming up there is, again, it's just them. appearing in the connection. Success. I've done my time. I've made my money. I now want to enjoy my money and not worry about the business and things. The devil coming out is they're finding it hard. Okay. The Seven of Swords, they're trying to sneak away from work. They're trying to go quietly. It's kind of like the company they own or the people they work for don't want them to leave. Okay. And part of them don't want to leave. There is this obsession with this work. Okay. The Nine of Wands is they're being very defensive about it. Or there is a defensiveness within this connection about it. Perhaps you don't want them to retire. Perhaps you like the fact that they're away for 8 hours a day. It gives you your time. But you just have to make compromises in relationships. Okay? Perhaps you're their child and you don't want them home. You like the fact that they're away and you can do whatever you want, mince around the house in your underwear, playing on your games console. Crossing this Nine of Pentacles is Judgment. Something coming back from the past to affect the future. It's not the first time they've tried this. Okay? They might not be, when I say about retirement, they might not be at retirement age. They might be younger than that. They might only be 30 or 40. But they've done really well for themselves. They can afford to live for the rest of their lives on what they have made. They tried to do this a while ago, and now it's coming back for a second time. Let's see what the outcome is. There is an element of a loving relationship in here. There is this element of this older person has tried to woo you before, okay? And it's a second try. This changes that sword element, that Seven of Swords, into the fact that one of you are actually connected somehow, probably them, okay? You may be free and single. Or perhaps you're both now free and single, and perhaps the first time one of you was still connected. But they're still trying to sneak away from whatever they were connected to. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, and that's that Nine of Pentacles again. And then we've got another reverse card. I really have to go through this deck and check all my cards. Okay, so the Hanged Man, the universe is trying to make you look at something from a different perspective. There is this element of walking away or leaving something which is not working for you anymore. Okay, and it could be them walking away from the business, them walking away from their current relationship to come towards you. There is this element of singularity again. There is conflict. And perhaps they're asking you to leave your established partner to come and live with them to fulfill their Ten of Pentacles. Perhaps you are the Ace of Pentacles. They need to turn the Nine of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles. There's conflict about becoming free, single and independent in this particular case, or the retirement, if you will. And I said that up here, perhaps you don't want them to retire. Perhaps you like the lifestyle you're in. Okay, perhaps you like the fact that they work 8, 10, 12 hours a day and you get to go and see your friends and do whatever you do while they're at work. The Page of Cups in reverse is kind of telling me the love aspect of this relationship is not going to work. Okay? It is the younger person. It is you in this particular case, Libra. And yeah, you're just not feeling the love for it all. Crossing this Hanged Man is the Fool. Okay? You are looking at starting over. I said up there with that 10 crossing up here that there'll be a new start, and here it is. Okay, the new start is your new start. This is the outcome for you more than them. I'm doing a read for you, not them. Okay, it's a starting over energy. It could be someone hasn't learnt their lesson. Okay, Judgment up there hasn't gone to the world, it's gone to the Fool. It means you haven't learnt your universal lesson. You are going back to resit this exam again. Okay, so the idea may be you are meant to walk away from your relationship and become single and love this dude or dudette. Yeah, this older fire sign. But you're not. You're conflicted and you're not feeling the love, so you're not going to do it. And you're going to go back to the Fool and then have to resit the exam again. Okay? Now, I would just say walk away from your relationship and go with this other guy or girl and try to make that Page of Pentacles or Page of Cups flip up the other way. Try to learn to love this person. Yeah? I know that's not an easy thing to say, but that would be the ultimate outcome. That's what the universe is kind of wanting, but the universe is saying it's not going to happen. Yeah? Either you with your free will, or you may think you're ready, but you're not. Okay? So, ultimately, it's sort of saying you're not ready, you're going to have to do this again. You've missed a vital step somewhere along the line. And that is your read, Libra. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, still subscribe and share. Share because you might be being used as a divine messenger, and subscribe because if this didn't resonate with you, next week's one might. Okay, fantastic. I will catch you all soon.